Warning. The following program contains strong language and subject matter which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this program is intended for mature audiences only.
Well, hello, everybody, and
Hi.
welcome to Inside the Drag Closet, the interactive podcast where we talk about all things drag and some things that aren't. Who knows? We're really just here to have some chocolate therapy.
I'm so jealous. Where did you get Ben and Jerry's?
I had a buddy run out for food earlier.
And what's it called? Chocolate therapy?
Chocolate therapy from Ben and Jerry's.
Amen, sister. Amen.
I needed some chocolate
Amen.
therapy today.
We all do. We all do. That's why I'm here. I'm
Right.
the chocolate therapy you all need out there. That's right. Me and my Mounds bar here. Yeah.
Girl.
Get into it, honey. It's going to be a long hour and a half.
Oh, yeah. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Hey, Amy. How are you?
Hi, Fiddlesticks. I'm great. And yourself?
I am tired. I am exhausted. I have had a very rough month.
And that's just for starters.
Exactly. But we already got people popping in. Your daughter, Sanika, has popped in already.
I need my kids.
That makes her my niece now, doesn't it?
Oh, my goodness. I can't keep track.
I know. By the way, Sanika,
I can't keep track.
I'm officially your aunt now. I'm
Yes.
part of the House of Poison now.
Yes.
Because I couldn't stop myself.
Poisson de Vere. De Vere Poisson.
Aw, Daniel's here. Thank you for the happy anniversary. It's 3 years of this, girl.
3. I mean, I've had like 2.5, but...
True. And we haven't killed each other yet.
And we never will.
No.
We make far too much money alive.
That's true. And Brenda's watching tonight. Of course, Jess is here and Jackie is watching. Jackie, I appreciated your Facebook post today about just, adoring drag and drag artists and your life being enriched by drag. So we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight as well.
Yes.
Sanika, oh shit, welcome to hell.
Oh, it's not that serious. Hell, come on now. She was the first one through the gates.
I know, she walked out twirling a cane.
She did.
And then you had Jada.
No
more babies. My lovely Derek is watching tonight. Well, hello, everybody. You know who we are. We're not doing some who, what, where. Although I do want to talk about this hoodie I'm wearing tonight because I forgot to bring more drag with me when I came to New Jersey.
Close enough. It's close enough.
Do you like the hoodie? You could get your own. All you have to do is go to www.jadevere.com/merch. Katie Bourbon actually just got the newest merch, which is the Drag is Not a Crime hoodie.
Oh, I love this one. I love it so much. This is cute.
So and, and it's true. Drag is not a crime.
Right.
I think I got heated about that last time we were on. It's like, drag is not a crime. Crime is crime. Drag is not a crime.
Right. You are absolutely correct.
I'm loving the comments section. My lovely sister Jada was adopted.
Yes. She was adopted. I opened my door one morning to get the mail, and there she was.
Yeah, a fully grown adult.
A full-blown adult.
Oh, tonight's going to be a wild night.
I'm working on it.
Amy, are you having some champagne over there?
I am. It's our 3-year anniversary, so I thought we would have some bubbles for the occasion. Why not? And it's
Exactly.
Wednesday, most people drink on Wednesdays, don't they? Hopefully. Um, everything's fine.
I'm
Everything's
having
fine.
some chocolate and I had a CBD gummy earlier. I'm in good shape.
I love this. I love that we're branching out. We're growing individuals. You got your ice
Look,
cream in your hoodie, and I'm over here just,
looking
you
like
know,
full woman.
looking like a full-blown panic attack. Everything's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Mm.
So, girl, you took a bit of a break, which was, smart. Like taking a break as a drag performer is very, very important and something we should all do. I
Yes.
usually take a break from drag when I come out to do the fair, and
Right.
then I put on different drag for it because I don't respect myself.
Right. Drag is anything you put on, we're all born naked, the rest is drag, as mother says. So anything you put on your attire, your fashion, your personality, that's all drag. You know what I mean? Like anything
Exactly.
can be drag. Anything can be drag. So
And it's work. It's a lot of work too.
it is.
You have an awesome show coming up this Friday.
I do. I do. It's a wonderful show. You may have heard of it. It's called Divas Down Der. And we are look at this. Oh my goodness. There I am. Okay, good. See, we have my baby girl Alize. We have my mother Poison. We have the lovely and talented Ashlyn Manhattan. We have Christina Dahl and Tamia Giselle Michaels from the Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. We also have who else we have? Oh my goodness, Katarina Couture.
I
Love
love
her. She is the illusion that causes confusion.
Mm-hmm. We'll actually get to work with her down at York Pride.
We will.
On the 10th as well.
So many things are happening.
Yeah. Well, it's Pride Month Eve today.
It is. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Everybody make sure you got your bricks and your poppers.
In that order.
Exactly. Set out your bricks and your poppers for Santa Martha.
And it's funny because, like, yes, Pride Month starts tomorrow, and we should be very excited about that. But we've been planning Pride Month since last year, especially since January. The group chats have started in January. You know what I mean? So, like, yes, it's finally here, but we've been working on it for a very long time to make sure it is a good and happy, safe place and entertaining place for all of you out there, lovers and supporters. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, we have a lot of people watching tonight.
We do. I keep looking over here. A lot of my kids are here. Lord have mercy.
Yep. Everybody, don't forget to share the live, because if you share the live, you share the love, and we get to chat with even more folks. Jess has a fantastic question here already. What are you most excited about for Pride Month? Chaos, LOL.
My most exciting thing about Pride Month is July 1st. Typically June 32nd. June 31st is my favorite day of Pride Month.
Yeah, what else
I mean, no. I don't know. I mean, it's just awesome to see all the people who don't normally come to shows and events. A lot of the younger generations are there, and they're rocking their individual flags and things like that. I think that's pretty cool. Because now that drag and just being gay in general is so much more mainstream now, and it's such a normal conversation. Kids are coming out of the closet a lot sooner, or they're grasping an identity, that feels close to home for them. So when we all gather in one space and we can be completely free to be ourselves and not be judged and not be ridiculed and not feel as though we have to constantly look over our shoulders or be a persona that we are not. When we gather, it's love. And it's very freeing as well. you see us holding hands and skipping down the street. That's happy. That's our happy space. We're together, we're a community, and we're celebrating love. So I think that's my favorite part about Pride Month.
Yeah. I've been very lucky with the New Jersey Renaissance Fair because I've seen a lot of people just playing with their own gender expression coming to the fair. One of our photographers actually pulled me aside the other day and he was like, "Do you know what you're doing here?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "I work with a lot of kids who are trying to figure out their gender expression and their identity and their sexuality, and you being out there as Viola and being like on the main stage, like being up front and center and being unapologetic gives them hope." And we actually have two non-binary performers playing Knights of the Round Table this year. And that's a very important message this year as well. And it wasn't really something I thought about. We put people in the roles we thought they were best for, and it really kind of sent an important message. So I think that's my favorite part about Pride Month, just people being allowed to go outside and just be comfortable with who they are and who they want to be.
Right. Come out wherever you are.
Exactly. Katrina's watching tonight. Happy 3-year anniversary.
I just seen her. I seen her at Miss Gay Central not that long ago. Was it a week ago? I don't know.
Nice.
Just seen her. Haven't seen her in a while. Love you, girl. Great to see you. Yeah, that was great. So
yeah, congratulations to Morgan for being Miss Central. Wait,
Miss Gay Central, Pennsylvania, America.
Okay. I've been out here. I don't know what's going on in PA.
No, that's okay. I was happy to be there. I literally had my promoters meeting for Miss Gay Maryland in my car in the parking lot because they started at the same time and I did not want to miss Miss Gay Central.
Nice.
So yeah, that was great. But yes, congratulations to Morgan and Krishnara Sparks Diamond. Yes. They are both on their way to compete for Miss Gay Pennsylvania, America in October. So that's kind of cool. And that's amazing. I will be there as well, cheering them on in one form or another. So
the questions are coming in already.
Are they? What do they want to talk about? What do you kids want to talk about? Oh, there's my other child. Lord have mercy.
Another one of my nieces. Is Jade adopting a baby queen this gay season? Absolutely not.
No, we are adopting her because she has had it.
Yeah.
Everyone's bullshit.
Exactly. I said it before and I'll say it again. I've got my 4 kids. 4 is enough. 4 is my lucky number. I don't want any more. I do have people reach out to me all the time and I'm just like, I appreciate you asking, but I'm done. I don't have enough. I'm too busy. Like, yeah. And I know if I have a drag kid, I will want to dedicate time to them, but I got to focus on me.
Yeah, exactly. I see. Oh, look, Krishnara's watching. I love that. Hey, girl. Mm-hmm. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, hey, Daquan. How you doing, Daquan? Daquan.
I was chatting with them earlier because we're all in a group chat for Drag Arena.
I'm sorry.
On June 18th.
Yes.
Drag Arena's got something big going on with our head judge, Krishnara Sparks Diamond.
Look at
our Judge Divinity Cruz, our Judge Jade DeVere.
Say what?
And buckle up, contestants, Judge Derek Gamble Ernst.
AKA Simon Cowell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going to let y'all have it.
Oh, yeah. Well, and he's kind of been thinking like people are going to think, oh, you're not a drag performer. Why are you there? He is a show promoter. He's a show promoter who knows this business. So, yes. And he will be performing that night too.
Yes. Yes, because he, in his own way, does drag, which is why he's allowed to be a show producer, because he's been involved very closely with creatures like my sister and I. He knows the ins and outs of pageantry and how to run a show properly and how communication works and all that good stuff. But here we are. I need more of this.
Do you want to talk about that? Do we want to talk about communication? Do we want to talk about it?
Didn't we just do that?
A little. somebody
A
posted a
little.
very nice
A
post earlier
smidge.
today. And
Yeah.
the post was basically like, hey, if you don't do drag, stop gatekeeping drag. I've been seeing that more and more lately. People who don't do drag saying who can and cannot do a show.
Yeah.
Thinking they know the ins and outs of it. And I'm not pointing fingers at any one because there are many.
I am. That's fine.
Sorry about it. Like,
everybody stay in their lanes and we'll all be okay.
Yeah. If you have questions, you know, Amethyst and I are always willing to help out. We are always willing to lend a sympathetic ear. But, you know, when you think you know better than the drag performers, you're part of the problem. Simple as that. And I'm not going to name names, but there it is. And if you think that was about you, it might not be about you. So just want to clear that up.
Or it very well may be.
Or it might be. Who knows?
It might be.
I'm being
if you have that awkward feeling right now while we're talking, it's about you.
Yep. And if you think it's about you, fix it.
How about it? My DMs are open, honey, and so is my mind.
Mm-hmm. I'm always willing to talk. I'm always willing to fix an issue.
You're getting me excited.
Ooh, I'm going to ask Amethyst this question. Jess just asked a really good one. I need to start starring these because did I mention I had a CBD gummy earlier? Wee, mama's in good shape. I'm in Jersey. It's okay. Who is a harsher judge, Jade or Derek?
A harsher judge? Oh, Derek.
Yeah.
Derek is a harsher judge. Derek is definitely a harsher judge, but he is an honest and he is a fair judge and he doesn't sugarcoat shit. Mm-hmm. So is he a hard judge? No, he's an honest and fair judge.
Yeah. There's that.
What I said.
He's going to tell you like it is, you know, and he's going to, just like Poison, he's going to tell you what you need to succeed.
Right.
You know, don't clap back. If you're going to put yourself on a stage to be judged, don't be mad when you get judged.
That part, very, very much so. Very, very much so. If you're going to put yourself on a platform for people to judge you, then you have to take the criticism. It's okay to say whether or not you're in the correct headspace to accept it at the time it's being offered. That's okay to say. Those are personal boundaries, and I respect those. But if you are to grow, period. Exactly. If you are to grow, then, well, we've said what we've said. Huh?
Exactly. I have another question here from my darling daughter, Mona Moorhead. Once you had me as your last kid, why would you want any more? I don't.
Exactly.
I'm so proud of Mona. Like,
you destroyed her pelvis.
Just wrecked the thing on the way out.
Just wrecked it. Just arranged everything. Mona, I love you, by the way.
It looks, nope. I almost got way too graphic about that. Nope, we're not doing that tonight.
Go for it. This is good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Look, we got all these people watching. For all of our new people here, please go ahead and share that love. Share the live for us. Hit that share button. Get us out there. Get us promoted. We're celebrating 3 years tonight, everybody. 3-year anniversary with these two clowns right here. You know, we've gone through co-hosts and trials and tribulations, literally. But we're here, and we're both tired. We're both irritated. We're here, and I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you to all of you out there. Thank you to my sister. Thank you to our fans. Thank you to our Patreons. Thank you to the people who subscribe to our channel. Thank you to the people that send us those special little messages, that give us those little gifts, that buy our merch. You know what I mean? Like, we're just out here doing the Lord's work. You know, just trying to be good people. So thank you for all that you do for us. We love you. Our Venmo is right there. You know, look, times are hard.
Yep.
Times are hard. This shit ain't cheap. So yeah. Thank you.
I want to say a huge thank you to our Patreons. They have been sticking by us. I know there hasn't been content for a while, and honestly, we've just been exhausted. Like, we're busting our butts doing gigs, and we keep forgetting, but you have all just stayed by us, and you keep on helping us fund this show, because
You do.
we do pay to do this show. This isn't a freebie for us, but we appreciate you. Gonna get their names: Jake, Jess, Lori, Orion, Corey, Brian, Jeremy, Estee, Josh, Chanel, Daniel, Robin, Vicky, and Emily. We appreciate you. We see you, and we couldn't do this without you.
We can't. We really can't. We always like to promote self-love and self-care and self-respect. And I will until the day I no longer have breath in this body. So you guys mean a lot to us. You really do inspire us. You really do help us on our dark days, which you don't always get to see, but we are real, and we're human, and we're doing the absolute best we can. And I think that needs to be acknowledged, and it needs to be made aware. You know what I mean? So
And
we love you.
celebrate it.
And celebrate it. Absolutely. Be human, be weird, be a mess. It's okay. It really is. It really, really is. So we love you and we appreciate you.
Tonight's going to be one of those nights that tears might happen, because Derek just sent not a question, but just wanted to say how proud I am of both of you for the things you have overcome together as individuals in the past couple of years. You're both shining beacons in this community and beyond. And I'm not just saying that because I'm hella biased.
You are hella biased. I love you too. I love you too. Hold on. I have 2 naughty cats I need to take care of.
Go get them. I'm getting to your questions, everybody. Keep the questions coming, because that's what tonight is for. Jackie wants to know, a lot of performance use Pride as a way to express a platform. Do either of you have something planned to express yourselves? My big goal for Pride this year is to kind of be that beacon of, we are not the problem. I'm keeping all the prides I am doing this year are all ages, which means my content and my costuming are kid friendly and G-rated. We've been helping put together York Pride, and everything we are doing for that, we told all the performers, keep it clean, keep it completely clean.
Right.
Kudos to one of the performers. Speaking of York Pride, that's going to be Amethyst, and I will be emceeing one of the stages. Sybil, and Tragedy Ann will be emceeing one of the other stages. And we've got Sarah Basque, Alize, La Diamond, Katarina Couture, Scarlet Overkill, Xander Valentine, Sebastian, and Poison. So that is going to be a fun day. I want to give a huge shout out to Tragedy Ann for submitting one of her costumes and going, does this cross the line? And I looked at it and I was like, inherently no, but let's not give them an excuse right now.
Right.
So I kind of told her, a little bit longer skirt.
Right. And that is in no way us conforming.
Yes.
Or submitting to cause or a corporation or a political thing.
Yep.
That is being a decent human being and showing respect on all levels.
Yep.
That's not us censoring ourselves per se. We are under enough scrutiny as it is. And they may throw matches, but we are the gasoline.
Yep.
So they can throw their sticks. But if we open the door, they're going to hit us and we are going to ignite. You understand what I'm saying to you? We are the fire. We're already the fire. So we need to use our heat in a positive way.
Jada said it perfectly here. You're performing appropriately to the audience in attendance.
Exactly.
That's what it is. She knows.
Exactly.
Joanne wants to know, when is York Pride?
June 10th. Saturday, June 10th at the York Fairgrounds. It is inside one of the auditorium or stadium things. Which one is it? I forget. Hold on, I can.
We're in two different ones. There's one stage in one and one stage in the other, and they're like next to each other.
Oh, I thought they were in the same one on opposite ends. Yay, everything's fine.
Yay.
Yay.
I don't know. I saw a map. I've been in Jersey for the last month. I don't even know where I am. That's why my hair's so big now.
I've been in Albuquerque. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Maddie Myers. Hey, girl. Hey, Gwen. Who's
Who
read
did
the
it?
room, Ethel. Sorry, I'm reading all these comments. Gwen. It's
Read the
Memorial
room,
Hall. Thank you,
Ethel.
Joanne. It's in Memorial Hall. You are very correct.
Nice. Yep. I feel bad because we have a group chat for that, and I have not had the bandwidth to handle that right now. And I popped in today, and I've been very curt in my language lately. And I said something, and I was like, "That was not a read. I'm very sorry if it came across that way. And everyone was like, "We totally understand. You're fine." I'm like, "Okay,
Be
thank
careful.
you."
She's sensitive right now.
I am. I've been telling, like, my patience has been razor thin, but now that the fair is open, I feel relaxed. I feel better. Granted, I have to learn a new role for Friday.
Every day I learn a new role, honey. Every day.
Oh, every day I look in the mirror and I find a new role, and I'm just like, why?
Every morning I look at the mirror and go, shit.
This again.
This again.
Katie has a very good question here. I love the LGBTQ plus community because I've been so accepted. The first drag show my husband and I went to felt like coming home. Everyone was so nice. They didn't judge us for being cis and straight. We did, but we were nice about it. Why should we judge anyone for their gender expression or sexuality? I mean, for real, who the hell are we? As Amethyst said, when we gather, it's love. That is just so beautiful. Happy Pride. Thank you,
Yes.
Katie.
Yes. No, we need our allies. Our allies are very important, especially right now when there are laws and bills being created that are anti-love and anti self-expression and anti-individuality. You know, against my trans brothers and sisters, against the gay community, against drag. Like, you know, drag is my full-time job. I do this for a living. This is how I pay my bills. And there is a state currently in this country in which it is illegal for me to do my job. Just let that sink in.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Tomorrow morning, you go to work, happy as can be, and they say, you are under arrest because what you're doing is illegal. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Soon we'll have separate water fountains and bathrooms too, but I think we lived through that already.
How about that? It's almost like history's repeating itself.
Isn't it, though? Not today, honey. We are the gasoline. They're going to light us on fire. They're not going to like it.
Right. Mona just pointed out, Mona's getting ready for New Cumberland Pride, and they're developing a crisis plan. I hate that.
That's sad. That is sad.
Last year for York Pride, we knew protesters were coming, and we told them, hey, here's your space. We're going to give space to you. And, you know, they came expecting a fight, and we gave them nothing to work with.
We don't want to fight.
No.
We fight every day.
Yeah.
It's our day.
Yep. Yeah. Ready for another question?
Yes, please. I'm happy to answer all the questions.
Joanne wants to know when you're going to do a makeover for her.
Honey, I got to get you over here sometime. Sometime, baby. When the good Lord gives me an 8th day of the week, I'll be ready for you. Oh, my goodness. But yes, you need to come over and play in the wigs and the makeup and the such. It's all back there for you, honey. I'll just throw you in there and let you jump around against a pile of leaves. You'll come out a full-blown drag queen, I'm sure.
Right. I was so happy to finally meet Joanne in person at Divas Down Under last month.
Yes, that was her first experience at Divas Down Under. She lives here in York, like I do. So she has caught me at local shows here, especially at the Cantina downtown.
Mhm.
But it was good to see her too. We've known each other for long, 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 long time. And it's nice that I still have that kind of support from my past and people who are near and dear to me. So, oh, and you signed her fan for her, didn't you?
I sure did.
You did. That's right. She wanted a clack fan so bad. So I got her one, but it's kind of that mermaid material. It's
Mhm.
like hard plastic, so it doesn't clack. If you do it hard enough, you'll throw it across the room, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Those
But
don't
I got to
clap
get
or
her.
poof.
They just kind of, it's very unproductive. But we're going to have to get her another one. Yeah, pretty much. Just like that. Oh my goodness. Corrine Albright. Oh, we're ordering stones together, girl, from China. Huh? Very
Ooh.
nice.
Let's see. Jackie's
Oh.
got another question here.
Come on, Jackie.
A lot of performers use Pride as a platform to express something they are passionate about. Do either of
Yes.
you have anything planned?
Yes. We didn't answer that, did we?
We kind of didn't. Well, it was two people asking kind of the same question.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead, sister. Go ahead.
I have been so distracted down here that I was going to ask a question of everybody in the audience. What should I do at York Pride? Because I don't know what to do. I want to do something familiar. I want to do something fun and kid
I mean, like
friendly.
performance-wise?
Yeah, like I did Do Re Mi last year, so I'm kind of like, do I want to do it again or do I want to do something different? I want to wear this hair, that's for certain. Huge shout out to Jenny Talia who did this hair for me.
Absolutely.
I found her on the TikToks.
On the Tiki Tac.
On the TikToks.
I love the Tic Tac. I don't love the Tic Tac.
You'll figure it out.
Someday, I'll make enough money to hire somebody to take care of my Tic Tacs for me.
Derek wants me to do I Am What I Am. I do have a version of that song. Daniel Jackson said Rainbow Connection.
You need a puppet.
I do.
You need a puppet. You need a puppet.
I used to be a puppeteer, so that would make sense.
Yeah. I could totally see you doing that. Yeah. That'd be cute. Did I turn my music in yet? I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm slacker.
That's why I asked everyone tonight what I should do.
Oh, there's so many. Look at all of our friends are here. I love that. Everybody in the comment section are so near and dear to me right now. I love that.
Right?
I love it. Look, Miranda and Corinne Albright. Oh my goodness.
Yep. I see Katie
Daniel
Bourbon.
Jackson.
She's not in the comment section. She's in her own kitchen right now because I'm looking right at her.
I was going to say she's there, isn't she?
She's wiggling her ass at me right now.
Oh, Katie, I love you. I'm sorry I missed you on the last episode. I love you dearly, my friend.
I love you, Amber.
Get on in here. Come say hello.
I'm proud of you with your tiaras and crowns lining up.
Oh, honey, take them. Take them all.
You take them.
Yep.
Bitch, I will be right over.
She will be right there.
I collect them.
Apparently, so do I.
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh, Reese just said I should do Poor Unfortunate Souls as Ursula. Oh, yeah, that's going on.
Have you seen that yet?
I haven't. I really want. I've been so busy down here. Maybe that's what I'll do with my afternoon tomorrow.
Go for it. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. As someone who was alive and aware when the original came out, alive and aware. That's what we're going with. Yeah, to see it, we saw it in 3D, and it was cool.
Nice.
It was cool. I give props to everyone involved. I know the gays had a time with Ursula, but she did it, and she did it well. So
well, and Melissa McCarthy was like, I'm playing her as a drag queen. And, you know, Melissa has been very outspoken about the fact that drag is not a crime. You know, we need more allies like that. You know, people are calling for some of the celebrities that haven't spoken up about it. They're just like, hey, you put drag queens on your stage, but you haven't made a statement about it. Like,
right. And that silence is very loud.
Yep. Alanya pointed out Melissa was a drag queen. That's so true.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yep. Oh my God, we got 7 questions ready to go.
Fire away. We ain't got nothing else to do, honey.
Right. David
What are
wants
we,
to
Disney?
know, pageant, who does evening gown hair?
Nikki Taylor, what are you doing in here? I see you, girl. She is going to be one of my contestants this year for Miss Gay Maryland America. I know it. I feel it in my heart that she's going to be there, and she's going to be one of the 10 contenders getting ready to take over my job. Get those heels ready, baby. It's not as easy as I make it look.
Nice.
So what was she asking about pageant hair?
Yep.
Pageant hair. Well, it really depends on the style of your gown. I have to say, I know we're switching into pageant mode here real quick. Based off the style of your gown, and obviously, Nikki, you can send me all this information privately as well. Let me see your gown, and we'll go from there, because depending on the style of your gown, I would say up, or you could do down. So I want to find what best works for you. Not necessarily, I don't want to send you to people who are going to make you something that, while will be a quality product, may not be quality for you. You know what I mean? So let's talk about that privately. I think that's a good idea.
I was very impressed. There were some hair choices at America this year that I thought they were pretty, but I was like, that's not what they're looking for. And then the girl placed well. I was like, I'm eating my words, and I like that.
There was a lot of that. There was a lot of that this year. There was a lot of that's not America, and that made top 10. So,
yeah.
And America's changing. That's the good thing about it. America, has this preconceived notion that it's very cookie cutter, that they want Susie Homemaker.
Mm-hmm.
They want prim and proper, cut this way, and they've really opened their eyes, and they've expanded their qualification that they want in a national title holder. So there were a lot of new gowns that you would have normally seen at Entertainer of the Year rather than Miss Gay America. Gowns with gloved arms and capes and even full beaded legs. Like there were some gowns that were very avant-garde, very Met Gala. So, and of course I was there, obviously taking notes and stuff. So we'll see a final night.
There was one girl, her gown, I was obsessed with it. She was the last contestant. And I was obsessed with the gown because it was a gown, but it also had leggings.
You're talking about Soy Queen.
Soy Queen, that's who it was. I was obsessed with that.
Everybody was talking about that gown. Everybody. She came out on one side. It looked like a full, beautiful evening gown. When she turned, her whole arm and she had a whole sleeve and a whole leg on the other side. You couldn't see her flesh anywhere on that whole thing. It was wonderful. She lives in Ohio. She's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. She did Gaga for her talent, but I think, again, they have standards that they're looking for, and I think that a different pageant system would work better for her. Honestly, that's just my honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Derek's got an interesting question here. This is a weird question, and I'm not sure that I'm articulating it properly, but if each of you could possess the body of the other to relive a past performance or accomplishment to feel what it was like, what would you pick and why?
Possess the body of the other to relive
I would relive the night you became Miss Gay Maryland.
I would too. Oh, I would too. Wow. Wow, this is hard.
It's weird. Can I pick one for you? Because we weren't close then, but this is a moment I wanted to share with you.
Sure.
Queen of Hope. When I won Queen of Hope, I was so excited because that was a platform of anti-bullying and just being a representative. And that is something I wish everybody could feel.
I love that. My answer would have been when you did your photo shoot with Scott Church.
Which one?
The one with the car.
Oh, that was fun.
Was that the same one you did with the microphone and the records, or were they
Yep,
two separate accounts?
that was all the same day.
Because those pictures just they ooze happiness and self-satisfaction.
Yep.
So that was going to be my answer.
He is so fun and so professional to work with.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, he does a lot of nudes, and he is always very respectful, and Amethyst is ready to do some nudes as well. But he does something that I fully appreciate. He does his own nudes as well, because he's like, I will not ask someone to do something if I'm not willing to do it myself.
True.
When we did the documentary, he got in drag for the premiere party for it.
Oh, wow.
He actually had me put him in drag, which was hilarious.
Wow.
He refused to tuck, though, and that was a bit of a... She was part elephant, so that's fine. But yeah, I recommend to everybody, do a photo shoot with Scott Church. You won't regret it.
Do a photo shoot with anybody. I just recently did a photo shoot. It was a Pride photo shoot. A local florist wanted to do a kind of a collaboration of celebrating her business as well as celebrating Pride Month. And they asked me to be a part of it, which was really nice. We got to choose the color that we wanted to represent, and I chose yellow. Mostly because my package from Nationals was all yellow. So I felt that showed me my best light. And the pictures just turned out phenomenally. It's such a blessing to even be with those other people and individuals, and just celebrating our uniqueness, but representing a community as a whole. So it was great. I had so much fun. I'm speechless about it because the pictures turned out phenomenally. We shot in an open field right around, I guess they call it the golden hour. The sun was like 7:30ish. There was a golden hue to everything. It was just gorgeous. All the pictures are on my Facebook page, if you want to check them out. But it turned out wonderfully. So yeah, it was great. Can we talk about that? All my kids are here tonight. Like,
right, they're all watching.
Sandra, Alana's here. This is so much fun. I love this. Hi, kids.
I'm going to go a little out of order because we just got a question and I wanted to answer it quickly.
So many. I feel bad. Go for it. Yes.
Miranda just asked, when coming out to your parents and family that you wanted to be women, how hard was it? How did you explain it to them and how did they take it? We're not women.
We're not women, honey.
We're drag queens.
No. We're drag queens. But let me fulfill that question for you. I came out to my mom probably in 1998. I was 18 years old. She had found some materials that belonged to her son that he used for whatever reasons. And she had asked me, are you gay? And I said, no, me, the audacity. How could you? Long story short, I came back a couple weeks later. I said, Mom, you remember what you asked me? And she said, yeah, you lied. I said, and that was that. Shortly after that, a year later, I started doing drag. And I have a picture of her helping me put my pantyhose on when I was 19 years old, performing in Southeast DC for the first time. This was before I even knew I was Amethyst. Because after that show, that was my premiere performance ever. And after that show, they said, so, hon, what's your name going to be? And I said, well, I'm a Pisces. I like purple. My birthstone's Amethyst. They're like, go with it. Amethyst is great because my drag father's name is Richie Rich Diamond. So Amethyst Diamond. And because of these, Amethyst Emerald Diamond was born. So cheers to that. I don't know where I was going with that story. Sorry about that.
No, that was perfect.
Oh, good. Segue. No.
Yeah. Well, and like I wanted to address, drag and trans are not the same thing. And Miranda, I appreciate you asking that question because that's a very common misconception that people don't understand right now.
It is.
Drag artists are not all trans. A lot are. Nothing wrong with it. But drag, to quote Monica Beverly Hills, who is doing Drag Race All Stars right now, and I'm going to say this in first person the way she would. Drag is what I do. Trans is who I am. Trans is the person's identity. Drag is my job. So I am not a trans person. Miranda, I do appreciate that.
And we call ourselves women too, honey. I'm a full trans woman. What you seeing right now? Woman. That's right.
She looks like a woman, and I look like a cartoon version of a woman.
Woman.
I can't do that too much. I only have one pin in this.
Woman.
But no, Miranda, I appreciate you asking, because that is one of the big misconceptions right now. And that's why all of these drag bans and trans bans are happening, because people don't understand the difference. And even all of the stupid, why are all these drag queens trying to be around your kids? We're not trying to be around your kids. We're going where the money is. So people are booking us to do story hour.
I don't like your kids.
Right? We don't want to be around your kids.
You're crazy as hell.
Yeah. I haven't done a story hour since this whole thing happened. I used to love doing story hours. I would dress in a nice little conservative 1950s housewife dress and read, cute books. That's it. But it was always, I was asked to do the event. I'm not going out searching for kids to do shows for, because they don't tip.
No. And likewise, I've been invited to do several story hours, and I'm like, while I would love to,
yeah,
I think we need to let things calm down before we walk into that. So
a buddy of mine asked me to do a story time at his church, and I had to say, not right now.
Which is a shame, because I don't think we should say that. I think we should do it anyway.
Well, and here's the thing about it, though. We can't be strong for everybody. There are times where we have to allow ourselves to be a little weak. And
Absolutely.
Right now, I'm feeling weak, so I don't have the strength to do it. We were getting into the first days of the fair, and I started having anxiety attacks because I didn't know if I had the strength to do it this year. And then the love and the adoration that Lady Viola has been getting, I'm like, I am glad I stuck to my guns on this, but I also haven't gotten any hate yet, and I'm waiting for the moment that I get hate. I also have made her, I'm super cautious. I don't make adult jokes. I'm in the human chess match this year. So I'm kind of knocking that off my bucket list. I'm actually fighting in drag this year. And when we were choreographing the fight, I make one hit. Other than that, I do not strike anyone.
Hit them.
Yeah. And it's more of a, I swat someone on the butt with a quarterstaff. Other than that, I do not make contact with either of my opponents. Derek wants me to throw up some pictures, so I'm gonna toss the next question up while I search for those. There you go. And this one's for you, Amy.
Oh, hey. Amethyst wanted to know, do you two have any purple wigs? Looking at Jade's hair, thinking you would look awesome in purple. I do. I do. I have several purple pieces that I love to wear. Of course, they have their own costume and accoutrement that come with it. So, but yes, I absolutely have purple hair. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have purple everything, honey. Oh, yes.
Jackie's next question. What is something you feel strongly about? Someone I talked to wants to represent the mental health part of Pride.
Absolutely. And my friend, hold on. That's a very good question, because let me look this up real quick. I was just talking to my one friend earlier. They were asking if I was a part of York Pride, because they are going to be there supporting mental health. So yes, you can find most of the prides out there, at least I feel they should, have resources for mental health. They have resources for homeless, for suicide awareness, for crisis prevention, things like that, for HIV testing as well. Let me see the organization. Hold on one second. So at York Pride, my friend will be representing Presley Ridge. Presley Ridge is a booth apparently that works with mental health here in the York area. It could be further than that. I have not done the research, so please don't quote me. But Presley Ridge is the booth that will be at York Pride for mental health. And yes, please go to them, reach out to your friends, ask questions. It's talk to us about it. You know what I mean? Because we go crazy doing this too. You know what I mean? And make crazy was not the right word. We get hectic with our schedule. I know. They're like, she got me crazy. I'm like, yes, I did. But there are resources out there for everything and everyone. And if there's not, then it's your opportunity to speak up about that. You know what I mean? To get the word out there and create something that is for you and the needs that you have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Use your voice. Your voice is your power. You know what I mean? Or contact one of us. We can be your voice too. This is what we do. We're staples in the community. We're superheroes for all of you. So if there is an idea or a thought or a concern, send us a message. We'll speak up about it. We will say something. We have big mouths. You know what I mean? We talk a lot.
That's our job.
That's what we do. And you're welcome.
So
Can we answer that?
I think so. I just uploaded some pictures from the fair, so get to see Lady Viola fighting with a quarterstaff this year.
Yeah, that's a handsome woman.
Right, that is a very handsome woman.
That's a handsome woman. I love her.
And I would like to point out doing it in 3-inch heels.
Absolutely, just a little kitten pump.
Right.
Oh, you look so good.
That's me fighting Sir Galahad.
Girl, do that. Get her. Knock her out.
Right. That is Artea the bear.
The bear? She's a bear?
Yep, she's a bear.
Meow.
And that performer, her name is Erin. She has been part of our fair for years, and she made the leap to our principal cast this year. So we are very proud of her for that. She has worked so hard. They've all worked so hard this year. That cast from top to bottom, from like every last one of them has just been a team player with all of the changes that have happened. We started building a brand new site, and then we're told we can't do the fair there. So we moved the whole fair. Our production team dug up all of our stages, moved them to a new spot. We got everything moved, and then we're told we couldn't be there.
That's
so we moved.
Such a debacle for you.
It really was. Huge shout out to TJ Miller, John Williams, Devin Borkowski, and Josh Arnold, and Chris Sutton, our production team, who has built 3 Ren fairs in 1 year, basically.
Oh, TJ's a part of it?
TJ Miller?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
And not the TJ Miller from Deadpool or the John Williams that did all the music from Star Wars. Different TJ Miller and John Williams. But yeah, it's been rough. It has been a very rough year, but the product we put together, I am very proud of.
Good. And that at the end of the day, that's what matters most.
Exactly. And Derek wanted to remind me, Jade, didn't your jewelry explode during a fight the other day? You should tell the kids about it. So I was wearing my lovely Rocks by Cox earrings during my fight, and I sweat through my glue tab, and one of my earrings just yeeted itself.
Yeeted.
Which was funny because I have a moment where I'm distracted in my fight, and literally I turned and went, my earring. Just let the 2 others fight for a second.
Oh my God.
I fixed it. Everything's fine.
Ah, sister. What are we going to do with you?
Didn't you know in the 1500s they had Rocks by Cox?
You're damn right they did.
Right.
They invented it.
Exactly. Next
Estee
question.
Lauderdale's here. Oh, hey, Estee.
David Harding, what do you do if you now have a platform to raise awareness and support for, but you haven't brought it to the forefront about yourself in fear of being pushed away or shunned by your own? That is a question.
That is a question, but in my mind, that's a very simple answer. Those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. You know what I mean? If you are a representative of a cause, your worry and doubt about what anyone else thinks about it needs to be pushed to the back. You know what I mean? No one at the end of the day can judge you honestly for standing up for what you believe in, unless that cause causes harm or hurts other people, in which it does not in this case. So you go ahead and you Superman that shit, and you stand there because you're already invincible. And like I said, those that mind don't matter, and those that matter don't mind. If you're standing up for a cause, you will quickly learn who your friends are.
Very true. Very true. Getting applause for that. I don't even have anything to add. You worded it correctly.
Absolutely. And shame on anyone who would say anything negative about you standing up for a cause. Shame on them. You're good, baby. Go ahead and stand up.
Yep.
Here's my hand. Stand up, baby.
We'll help you. Joanne's next question. Amethyst, if we could get together for a makeover, I don't use a lot of makeup. What do you think of doing something simple and I could be your drag sister?
Absolutely. I barely put makeup on at all, honey. I have lip gloss on right now. Just the thought of mascara crossed my mind. That's all this is.
Exactly. It's subtlety.
I did wake up like this.
Because she passed out like that.
A complete liar.
Mess. Joseph has the good questions.
She passed out like that.
I can't even take credit. That's Bianca Del Rio.
Just because she's right, don't mean it's not. That's okay.
Joseph wants to know, how do you feel about Target's decision to eliminate some of their Pride collection because of extremist pressure, threats in the name of the store, and employee safety? Should they have stood their ground? Oh, that's
corporate America at its finest. Boo-hoo. Move on.
Yeah. I mean, it's rainbow capitalism already.
Right. You're another corporation that supports us because you got your rainbow correct.
Right. Congratulations.
Bye.
Other companies do it all the time.
You can move our stuff to the back, and you can move yourself to the back too. Like, girl, bye. I love the corporations that put out their Pride collection, and there's all different wrong colors. I'm like, you could have at least tried to get it right.
I saw a Facebook post today, and it was crazy because it was a banner for Juneteenth with 2 white people on it.
No, do your fucking history. Do your research.
It was like celebrate Juneteenth with this, and I was like, there was a fact check thing underneath it, and it said something like, yep, they actually did this. And I was like, I'm not crying anymore because I have other stuff to do today. But yeah, like, no, if you're going to be a lip service ally, then you're not an ally.
You're not an ally. And honey, baby, if you're an ally and you do it correctly, come on now. Come on now. You know better. You know we're a force to be reckoned with, and you have the nerve and audacity to try to be an ally of ours and then put our stuff in the back. Girl, baby, we don't need you.
Yeah.
Honey, we're worldwide. We don't need you.
The only bit of like, their employees were getting threats, and like, I get that, and keeping your employees safe. I applaud them for that. However, there's also that level of I'm going to use I don't know if it's right for me to say this, but I'm going to say this. Don't put us in the back of the bus.
Say it. It's the same damn thing.
It's just another form of segregation. It's another form of oppression.
It is. People are crying because they're uncomfortable with it. And we're not doing anything we're not doing anything to cause people to be uncomfortable.
No, we're existing. And that's enough.
We're just existing. We're existing, and we're existing happily, and they're miserable and can't take it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm good. I think we should all be good on that. Like, we're good. We don't need to have a conversation about it. We're good.
Yep.
Because we're better.
That, very much that.
Sorry about it.
And Derek has a good question here. Here's a fun question, maybe. When is the last time either of you cried happy tears?
October 1st, 2022.
Yeah.
It was the moment I was crowned Miss Gay Maryland America.
Nice.
I couldn't stop crying. I was crying before crowning. I was crying after talent. I cried for a good 2 hours. It was not cute. Yeah. I put my foot in that shit.
Nice. Mine is every fair day. Every fair day during day's end, I'm not in the last show of the day because I'm in the back of the audience observing. I'm also directing our last song so that everyone's on the same tempo. But I get to sit up there, and there have been some beautiful script changes. One of my favorite lines that we added to the show, kudos to Melissa Baker for this, a community that stands together is unstoppable. And
we are.
It speaks about our fair, but it also speaks about the queer community, and it speaks about, like, it transcends one community. And I get so caught up because, like, I've said it before and I'll say it again, this year was tough. This year was very tough for our fair.
Yeah.
And we had record numbers. Saturday, we had 4,700 people, which is over 500 more than we've ever had before.
Oh, wow.
So
congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very pleased with how things are going. I want to keep that momentum going. I don't take anything for granted this year.
You shouldn't.
Because all of those changes happened when our directing staff changed too. Like, I stepped into a leadership role. Katie Bourbon stepped into a leadership role. Like, a lot of us have changed our job titles, and then we had the world just kind of crash around us, and all we could do is, how do we fix it? How do we fix it? How do we fix it?
Right. And all due respect to everyone that we lost through COVID.
Yeah.
All due respect to the challenges and the trials and the hardships. That was meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That was meant to happen. It was meant, when the world stops and forces us to reset, you need to ask yourself why. And I really think that happened for a reason.
It helped a lot of people look inside themselves. Like, when we were isolated I was isolated for like 2 months, and I was going crazy. Thank God, and I'm an online game player, because I still had a social life just through my computer.
Yeah.
It helped. Well, it helped a lot of people, realize some prejudices and things we've been doing wrong. Like, I feel like a better ally to other communities because I educated myself during that time, and I evaluated things that I did that I thought were okay but were problematic, and I went, oh, I understand now.
We finally saw each other.
We did. Even though we couldn't see each other, we saw each other.
We were so distracted, and the world said,
yep,
look.
And some orange idiot in the White House just was like, no, it's not a problem. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I feel like he was just trying to thin the opposition.
Sure.
That's a harsh pill to swallow, but I think he knew exactly what he was doing. I don't think he's an idiot. I think he was smart. But It's scary.
It is.
We have one more question here. If anybody else has questions, we got another half hour, kids. So
yay, more half hours.
From our last guest, Estee Lauderdale. Do you feel unsafe in drag lately? At New Hope Pride, I had a moment of panic when I realized I was a sitting duck if the protesters had violent plans. I've been scared to leave the house with my makeup lately as well.
That's completely valid feeling.
Yep.
That is a completely valid feeling. Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is. And I think that's something that we deal with on a daily basis, even on a small scale. Is it okay if I hold my boyfriend's hand? Is it okay if I speak a certain way? Is it okay if I use certain lingo? Is it okay if I dress a certain way? You know what I mean? I think that's a problem we as a queer community as a whole face every day, especially our trans community. Um, so yes, while I feel that's an extremely valid excuse, always be aware of your surroundings. Always know where your exits are. Always know where the fire hydrants are. You know, stupid pun, but that's what I'm using. Um, it's okay to be self-aware. It's important to be self-aware, but don't let that hinder or stop you from being who you are. I do it every day. I do it every time I get in drag. I do it every time I get on a microphone. I'm a target every day.
Yep.
Every day. For the longest time, I was a target because I was a shade too brown for other people. You know what I mean? And now I'm a brown queer person. I'm a target every day, but that will never hinder or stop me from being who I am. I will die being who I am. But I know that the powers that be will not allow me to be put out.
Yeah.
I'm here for a purpose and a reason. And that's my superpower. So
I appreciate that.
hell yeah.
I wish I had that strength, but there are days where I don't, and
Sure.
I hate it. You know, the Renaissance Fair has kind of the white supremacists have decided they're going to make that their safe space, and it's not. It is not. We had a guy come to another fair wearing a Nazi, patch on his jacket. And, someone I worked with was just like, take it off. Like, do not bring that here.
You can't promote negativity.
Exactly.
You can't promote, I'm all about organizations having the right to believe in it, and even religions and churches, you have the right to believe in what you believe. But when it crosses a line of negativity and you want to cause harm to a certain sector of individual,
And that's not free speech anymore.
That's not free speech. Now you are actively pursuing hatred and anger and pain.
Yeah.
That's the line. That's the line. You can be whoever you want. If that's what you believe in, I salute you. I support you.
Mm-hmm.
But if what you believe in wants to cause me harm, that's when we have an issue. Because what I believe in is love. And love will never do harm.
Yeah.
Ever. Ever, ever, ever. In any scenario, I preach love and tolerance and respect. And that's simple. It's simple.
And
it takes effort. It takes so much effort to hurt and to cause pain. You have to try to be that way.
Yeah.
Love is effortless. We were born out of love. We're created out of love. We are conceived out of love. Like, come on now. I have to pee. I'll be back.
Okay. And it's also people who are they're weaponizing Christianity. While I do not follow Christianity, I think it is beautiful. I respect it. It's just not my belief structure. And I'm seeing people twist it into a weapon. And I think that is the worst thing ever. It was just, it's you're trying to take what you want out of it in order to oppress others. And that's not what it is. Love for your fellow man, even though the language is antiquated itself, that's what it is. There was a wonderful post going around. I've been on Facebook a lot because I've been disconnecting and disassociating lately. But there's a wonderful post that's basically like, when you get to the pearly gates, is God going to judge you for how you lived, how you loved another person, or is God going to judge you more for hating your neighbor? Is God going to applaud you for hating your neighbor?
Right.
I don't think so.
Not happening.
Not for me to say, but you know, that's for God to say, and I'm not that. So
no.
But we have a couple more questions here. This next one is very serious.
Shit.
Yeah. Question for Amethyst. Who is your prettiest child and why is it the youngest?
Oh, my kids. I swear to God. She's right. Oh, I have some pretty cool kids in my family. I really do.
You do.
I really, really do.
I
got some
am
cool
a
kids.
fan of your kids.
I got some good kids. So
I want to work with Alanya. I'm in the group to go up to State College. I'm just.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. You do. I don't want to talk her up too much because, you know, all my other kids are here too. So, but yeah, she has been a wonderful addition to the collection.
It's okay. We can talk smack about Alize. She's not here.
I love that bitch too. That's the problem.
And she has a dress for me.
I can't talk bad about that.
Right?
I could.
They're all good.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about mine. I love my kids.
Yeah, the kids are good.
I had someone just recently ask me, they were like, can you be my mom? And I'm like, no.
No, thank you.
I'm good.
No, thank
I will
you.
help you. I will be your aunt, but I will not be your mom.
I know. And I try, honey, I have gotten that question for 20 years. And I'm like, it doesn't matter what your name is or who you're attached to. I can guide you in any certain sort of way. You don't have to be my child. You know, I promote self-love and self-care and self-promotion. You know, if you believe in yourself, anybody can be a diamond. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I'm selective about my family. Absolutely. Of course I am.
Well,
My family was selective when they chose me.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think that's why I chatted with Poison, because she was there when I started. We've been close for nearly 15 years now, and I was just like, this just feels right. Because I've had mothers before. I know I don't need a mother, but we've always just connected. And you know, doing it mid show was probably a dumb time for me to do that.
That's the best time to do that, especially on her birthday.
Because I made her cry too.
Love you, mommy.
Love you, mom. But yeah, I was just like, this is a family I want to be a part of. And not to dismiss the families I was part of before, but you know, I am more established now, and yeah, that's it.
The greatest part of the journey is the journey itself. I know that it's cliche and weird to say, but
it's accurate.
It is the truth. It is the truth. Enjoy your growth. Enjoy your process. Enjoy your trials, your tribulations. I've said that a lot tonight. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the brick road.
Yep.
Whether it be cracked or smoothly laminated. Enjoy it. It's there for a reason. The story's been written. All you have to do is turn the page.
Mm-hmm.
Write that down. Write that down. The story has been written. All you have to do is turn the page.
Done.
Done. That's it.
Alrighty, 2 more questions.
Why just 2? Are you not having a good time?
Jackie wants to know, is there someone or something that inspires you to be stronger or to believe in yourself?
Something that inspires you. Do it again. Sorry. Is there someone or someone that inspires you to be stronger? Yeah, absolutely.
The audience. It's the audience for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not cliche. It's the people who love and support me. It's my family. It's my chosen family. It's my birth family, my blood family. Everybody watching the show. You know what I mean? There are days, babies, there's days. I know I seem like a very strong individual, and I am. I know my purpose in life. I'm a very self-aware person. I know my boundaries. I know my limitations. I know what I can take and what I can't take. And honestly, I'm human. I'm human like all of you out there. You know what I mean? I do what I love for people who love what I do. And the people that love what I do are my therapy and my reason and my driving force. You know what I mean? Life is stupid and life is hard. You know, none of us got directions for this. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to be a good person with a little bit of cosmetics on. You know, this little lip gloss. That's all. That's all it takes.
And we have days where we just it's okay to be weak. You're allowed to be weak.
You're allowed to be weak. Yeah. Celebrate your weaknesses. They're not weaknesses, as I call them. They're facets.
Yep.
Let the world will cut away from you and at you, and your scars are not scars, honey. They're experience, their knowledge, their wisdom, their facets. Stand in that light and let it hit every scar and cut and rough spot. You will sparkle like nobody's business.
Even today, I had a moment earlier where I was like, I don't know if I can do tonight. And then I was like, you know what? It's going to be me and Amy. We're going to have a good time. I can do this.
That's right. Of course you can. Of course you can.
And it gave me an excuse to wear this hair again.
Absolutely. Excuse granted. Finally, Alize shows up. Hello, Alize. It's nice that you could join all of us.
I know. We were busy talking smack about you earlier.
What did you miss? It'll be uploaded to YouTube in about 25 minutes.
Right. We talked shit about the fact that you weren't here. That's about it.
We've just been talking shit. We've just been being real tonight. You know, 3 years in here, we will never hide. I will speak for myself. I'm sure Jade will agree. We will never hide ourselves from you.
Mm-mm.
We are already a personality in and of themselves. We will never hide ourselves from you. The day we start being someone else is the day we do a disservice to all of you, and we're committed to you. So, and we should be committed.
Well, and the irony being that we look like this, but this is our authentic, like this, you're getting the true soul. You're not getting the true makeup.
You're getting the true soul, but not the true look. You know what I mean?
We've done episodes where we didn't do this, but it was weird. It's weird. We can talk with the mask on.
We can. Oh.
Now she wants to do nudes with Scott Church.
Now I want to get naked and be gorgeous. Oh, and I want to be English and I want to be evil.
Amazing.
We're
up to 3 more questions.
Oh, good.
Ooh, this is a good
one.
Jess wants to know, what are your favorite affirmations that you say to yourself?
Shit.
That's it.
Oh, affirmations that I say to myself. It usually involves swear words. It really does. Affirmations. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mine is let's have some fun. Let's play. Let's have some fun tonight.
There's so many people that look to me for guidance and support and for inspiration. And there are times where I really have to dig and really have to turn that on because sometimes I need it too. I don't know. Affirmations just... I'm a very self-aware person. I know what I need. I know what I can put out. You can't serve from empty plates. So self-love, self-respect. If you're not okay, tell somebody. You know what I mean? I've said that to Jade. I'm like, you know what? Can't do it. But hey, Gwail. My Gwails keep me going. My kids keep me going. My sisters keep me going. My fans keep me going. You're not my fans. You're my family. You'll never be my fans. You're my family.
I like that.
Yes, let's show them some outfits. I've been so distracted. I have plenty of work for you to do. Jesus, you want to be my kid, but you don't want to work for me. Sure, no problem.
Oh,
Jesus,
is my dress going to be ready for June 10th? Asking
Yes.
for a friend.
Inquiring minds want to know. While you're wearing your Coco Vegas, you're welcome.
Exactly. If it's not, it's fine, but I kind of want to wear that for Pride.
She does. June 10th, you have 10 days.
Right.
9.
Oh, Robin's here. Robin would like to know, what do you hope to see in the next 15 years for Inside the Drag Closet? Retirement.
Girl, they better be paying my whole life expenses.
Money.
Honey, some Netflix experience better pick us up. HBO Max, Disney, or Paramount Plus, somebody better do something. That's where y'all come in. That's where the allies come in.
Yep.
We succeed together.
A bigger platform.
I don't know.
I think when we come back from the summer break, I think we're going to drop Twitch because it's not really benefiting us. Like every once in a while we have someone on Twitch, but meh. Twitch is gaming, so like I thought it would be fun, but
I think we'll be successful.
Yeah.
As much as sometimes this may be a pain in the ass for both of us.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's very successful for us. And like seriously, all of you watching right now are some of our closest people.
Mm-hmm.
And that keeps growing.
I had someone reach out to me. They want to book the two of us for an event down near Philly. So
$5,000.
We'll have to talk about dates for that. They're looking at a Thursday.
That's a good day to look at.
Yeah. But we'll figure out, I'll figure out some information on that. 2 more questions. Jackie would like to know, okay, I need to know, what is your power color? The color that makes you feel like conquering the world is nothing.
You'd think it'd be purple. It's not. It's yellow.
And mine's orange.
And hers is orange.
Yep.
Do you have any of those pictures from my photo shoot?
I can upload them quickly.
I mean, take your time. But yeah, honestly, this first year being my first year I've competed nationally for Miss Gay America, everybody expects me to do purple because I'm amethyst. Obviously, I have a deep appreciation for purple. I love purple. But at nationals, I chose yellow because, fun fact, when you heat an amethyst, it turns citrine or yellow or golden. So my evening gown was yellow. My presentation costume was yellow. My tie for personal interview was yellow. So consistency, that's where it's at. Hi, Aunt. How you doing? Oh, I love it. Yes. Yellow is my power color. It really is.
I am uploading my favorite photo. I'm uploading 2 of them.
Is York Pride doing a parade? No, Corinne, York Pride is not doing a parade. It's from 10 to 4. Is that correct? Did I say that correctly, sis? Yeah. Okay. It's from 10 to 4. Hey, Gwen. Look at Beyonce in her lemonade outfit. This was so wonderful. So this collaboration was selected very privately and individually. People from all different spectrums across the board.
That's my favorite picture from it.
That's a portion of my presentation costume from nationals. What the florist did, the florist for each individual color made us wearable pieces of art. And she looked at me and she said, I'm making you a mohawk. And I was going to go very formal, very classy. And she said, I'm making you a mohawk. I said, oh, we're changing this whole thing. That whole thing is all actual real flowers that I'm wearing as a mohawk. Just bliss, I believe. The taglines are all featured for all of the photographers, the videographers, the florist, everybody is all tagged in the post. But it was such a beautiful shot. It was wonderful.
I saw those photos and I was so jealous. I was like, oh, I want to be in that photo shoot. That's so how cool. You know it's right. If you want to be in it too, like
it was just so cool. So cool to be a part of that. So some things are worth way much more than money. And that was definitely one of them.
Daniel would like to know, do you play music when you're putting on your makeup or do you need silence?
Music.
Yes.
music tonight, it was Miley Cyrus's new album.
Oh, nice.
Something about LA. I forget. Hey, Google, what is Miley's new album called?
Miley Cyrus' latest album is Endless Summer Vacation.
Endless Summer Vacation. That's what I was listening for. I never in my lifetime thought I would be a fan of Hannah Montana. Ever. I mean, even The Climb for me. I know people love The Climb. Even for me, I was like, whatever. It wasn't until Bangers Club that I appreciated Miley Cyrus. I definitely appreciated her in Plastic Hearts. If you have not heard Miley Cyrus's Plastic Hearts album and you were born in the 80s or early 90s, please do yourself a favor and listen to that album. It is our history. It is our childhood. It is everything 80s rock could ever be. And now she came out with her new album. And I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of destruction and there's a lot of growth in that album. So yes, that was my go-to today. Maybe that's why I'm dark today. I don't know, but it works.
I love it.
I was like, yes. But yeah, here we are.
Aw, saying hi from the Johnsons. We love y'all, especially baby Onyx. Hello, handsome. Jay, I
Baby
miss you. I've been down in Rehoboth, but I haven't seen you for a while, and we need to fix that.
We do. We get so busy in our lives, and that doesn't mean that we feel any certain sort of way about anybody. But I love you, and I'm sorry we don't see each other as often. You know, their family is responsible for my success in Rehoboth. So, and they have their little baby Onyx, and it was just Amber's birthday on the 29th. Happy birthday, beautiful. So
I
we're
am
celebrating
back in
your
Rehoboth
family
on July 14th. Let's figure something
Are
out.
you?
Yep.
What am I doing July 14th? What am I doing? That is. Oh, I'll be dressing my kid that night. Alanya, well, maybe I shouldn't. Alanya's busy that night. I don't know if I'm supposed to.
Nice. Classy.
I'll be with my kids that evening. So, yes.
Exactly. Just babysitting.
Just babysitting.
Yep.
That's all.
And one last question before Derek's helpful drag tip. Miranda would like to know, Jade, would you ever come to one of my naughty bingos that I host in Red Lion with Amethyst? Possibly.
Oh, she totally would.
Right.
She totally would.
That'd be
Yes,
fun.
we have one. We have a naughty bingo coming up June 9th at Red Lion Fire Hall. Miranda, if you want to post that information in the group chat, please feel free. Feel free to send the link for the tickets as well. I'm pretty sure that's benefiting Red Lion Fire Company. If not, it's portion of the proceeds are going to Tom Marston, who is my promoter for Miss Gay Maryland America. He recently had some health scare, and we are raising money for him for his wellness as well. So yes, if you want to, Miranda, you can actually send me that information and I'll post it on my page. So thank you very much.
Awesome. I might
Keep an
actually
eye
be
out.
able to come that night. Although, like, I literally have to do York Pride and then drive back to Jersey now.
Yeah, honey, it's happening. Look at this. In about 2 hours, it's going to be June 1st, and we're going to be like, why?
There we go.
Why? Why? Oh,
Well,
yeah, this first weekend's a doozy.
yeah, I was supposed to be doing the fair this weekend, and then since we changed venues, this weekend's now canceled.
Shit.
For the fair. I have a school day Friday, but then I have to run rehearsal because I had to bring in, understudies for 3 of our major characters.
I'm sorry.
But I have the weekend off. I saw a couple other gigs pop up and I was like, can I squeeze in? And then I was like, take the weekend off, Jade DeVere.
Yes, take it off. The weekend.
Yep. And then the following weekend, I'm going to come back sometime during the week. And then I have York Pride. And as soon as I'm done, I'm in the car and on the road. Because I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning to throw the face on and go to fight call.
That is disgusting.
It's homophobic is what it is.
This weekend we have Divas Down Under, and I'll be there until probably 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll get home at 3 a.m. I have to get up 3 hours later. Mind you, during that 3 hours, I should be washing my drag, unpacking my drag, repacking my drag, and finding time to sleep. You do the math
I
on
love
that.
that for you.
Yes. And then I get up at 6 a.m. I get in full drag, go to Annapolis, Maryland. Go Maryland, that's my state currently. Yes, here we are. I have the Pride Parade from 11 to noon or noon to 1, something like that. I have the block party until 3 p.m. And then I have the after party from 6 to 9. So, and then I have Gettysburg Pride Sunday morning. Oh my.
That's what it was. I was going to see if I could squeeze my way back into Gettysburg Pride because Chad has been trying to get me for Gettysburg for years.
You probably could.
I taken the weekend off. I need that
okay.
weekend off.
Then no, you're not allowed. We don't want you there.
Exactly. I am banned from
Good.
the event. You know
That's
what the
right.
homophobic thing at Pride is? The sun.
What? The sun. Exactly. 2 scoops. Like Raisin Bran. That's how we feel.
All right. You ready for Derek's helpful drag tip?
I suppose.
I read it earlier. I don't remember what it is. So we're going to go through this together.
I love this. What is it?
Derek's helpful drag tip. Oh, damn. Waiting until the day of a show to start promoting is as useful as ejection seats in a helicopter.
Guilty. Fucking guilty. I'm sorry, but guilty. And that is why Derek is the best judge. Ain't that the truth? That is such the truth. Oh my God, that is the truth.
Well, and in his defense, we are now even Alizé.
Guilty. So guilty. So guilty. Oh, come check us out tonight because the algorithms of Facebook are really going to show anybody that.
Right. Well, and it's like since COVID, people don't make last minute plans anymore. So we have to realize people plan ahead now. So don't wait until the last minute. And that's not just performers, that's venues. Venues do not count on your performers to do all the advertising for you. If you can't advertise the event, don't have the event.
It is helpful, though. It is helpful. Yes, it's not our responsibility to always promote the show. That there's so many other pieces involved that need to do their part as well. But I feel like my Facebook page and my social media is nothing but advertisements for shows, and I'm sorry for that, but it's my job. So cheers. Hey, Hutch, love you.
I'm right there with you. Like I have over like 800 friend requests from people on Jade's page, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't go through them all. Mostly because some of them are just ads and bots and stuff like that. But I also while it's not a business page, I use it for work and I use it for advertising.
Right.
So.
Right.
Hutch, love you both way more.
I love you too, baby. Phyllis is cracking up. Like, look, honey, we're human. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. If anybody would like to freely volunteer their time to be my social media connoisseur in person, more power to you. Derek already does some of it for me. So,
yep.
I love when people are like, thank you for the invitation to Divas Down Under, but I can't make it. I'm like, honey, I didn't send that out.
Oh, I do that all the time. I'm always like, don't worry about apologizing. Don't apologize to me. I had someone message me earlier, like, I'd love to go to that York event, but I'm busy. And I'm like, baby, I'm just casting a wide net.
Like, what are you talking about? I didn't. Oh, that. Okay, yeah. I'll be there.
Because Derek has access to both of our Facebooks and does the advertising for us because he's amazing.
Because he's great at it.
Yeah.
He is, and I suck at it. I do. I really do.
Yep. And make sure you get your tickets for Divas Down Under. Oh, remind Tamia that I'm not in the show, by the way, because she keeps on tagging me. She's like, I can't wait to see you. And I'm like, girl, do you see me on that poster?
I keep tagging you too, but it's just because I need your networking.
Accurate. I will typically untag myself, but for Divas, I won't.
Will you? Okay, I was wondering.
Because it's my show and I book it.
There's people, you do. I told you. There are things that I get tagged into, and I'm like, stop trying to milk my cow, bitch.
Oh, girl, we just got stupid. That was great.
I don't care. It's about time.
Right. Speaking of which,
Exhausted.
I think it is that time.
Is
We
it?
are gonna
Are you
take a
saying
long.
goodbye?
Oh yeah,
Is it
it
time?
is 10:04.
So, all right, fine. All right.
Girl, do you have any words of wisdom for everybody out there before we head out?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Words of wisdom. Be kind to your drag queens. um. So yes, we're taking a break until September. This is what we do. I don't know what that date's going to be yet for our return, but we will definitely let you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you, just for being great people, supporting us, loving us. Oh, it's a crazy, crazy world we live in. It's a crazy life we're having. Just know that I love you and I'm grateful for you, and thank you for making me relevant and making me feel like I matter. Thank you to my sister for doing this for 3 years now. 3 years, 3 years, and counting. And there will be many more. There will be many more. We love you and we're grateful for you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Ask those crazy questions. Wash your hands. Don't touch too many people. Don't do that. It's Pride season, baby. It's Pride season, and we love you. And just thank you. We're grateful. We love you. Stay with us. You matter, and you mean the world to us. So, thank you.
Stay safe out there, everyone. Have a safe and happy Pride. To my sister, thank you for going along on this journey with me. Let's keep on trucking. Let's
No.
All right, everybody, go out there and be the beauty you would like to be in the world. Bye.
Thank you for joining us on Inside the Drag Closet.